following is a fan-based parody. Please support the official release.
Hey guys, if we reach 1,000 likes, we'll be giving out 2 of our new shirts. All you gotta do is click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
Once upon a time.
You know, the opening book thing was overdone even when this first came out. In fact, it was so overdone, jokes about how overdone it was became overdone in of themselves.
The ponies relished and played in the day her elder sister brought forth, but shunned and slept through her beautiful night.
Okay, I know this is like a picture book, but why exactly are some ponies in cages? They don't have any farm animals, so why is this even a thing? Are these ponies just like kinky? Is it the same reason why they have saddles? Also, you're telling me not one person ever had a case of insomnia. Even in ancient human history, we've always been fascinated with the night sky, but apparently everyone went to bed as soon as the sun set here.
The elder sister tried to reason with her, but the bitterness in the young one's heart had transformed her into a wicked mare of darkness, Nightmare Moon.
Yeah, from what we see later on, her trying to reason with her amounted to about like 12 seconds of dialogue. I don't think she actually tried too hard here.
And harmony has been maintained in Equestria for generations since. Elements of harmony.
Where was she reading this? Because there are no words in this book. In fact, for someone like Twilight, you think she'd throw out something so childish because it's just filled with pictures.
I used to wonder what friendship could be.
I've watched this intro so many times and only just now realized Colgate is just like frozen in the background the whole time. Like she doesn't blink or anything. She's just there, staring, forever. Also, what's the point of the intro here? We have no idea who any of these people are. You might as well wait until we have some frame of reference before assaulting us with a barrage of techno-colored ponies. This is a two-parter, so you could have just, you know, waited. As well, seeing as how they talk about the elements in the intro kind of ruins the whole surprise. Not that the show was too subtle about it though.
There you are, Twilight.
How is this bag actually staying on her without a strap?
Does that pony do anything except study? I think she's more interested in books than friends.
Oh look, the presents are gone. Also, I'm pretty sure if I point out all the animation errors, this video would be way too long. So I'll only be pointing out like a few that are really obvious that a 400k budget should have caught. Like the fact they forgot Twilight's wings throughout this entire episode.
You know we don't have time for that sort of thing.
But we're on a break.
A break from what? Her studies? Because she never took one. If she's doing some kind of research, then why do we never hear about it again?
Defeated by the elements of harmony and imprisoned in the moon, legend has it that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars will aid in her escape, and she will bring about nighttime eternal.
So this book says Nightmare Moon gets out in 1,000 years, while the first says eternity. Not to mention later on we find out that she gets a break in that 1,000-year jail sentence to fight King Sombra, apparently. Honestly, I'm not sure why Twilight's taking any of these books seriously at this point with all this conflicting information.
No.
Spike would still break his ribs and Twilight's back here.
Brink? That something really bad is about to happen.
Because Spike can't spell Brink, because that makes sense for someone constantly taking notes.
The mythical mare in the moon is in fact Nightmare Moon, and she's about to return to Equestria and bring with her eternal night.
Wouldn't Celestia know if she was the one who banished her? Like, do you expect her not to remember her sister that she had for thousands of years and then banishing her to the moon? How cruel do you think she is?
Important!
Okay.
Somehow, Spike falling made the scroll roll up and seal itself all at the same time.
But you simply must stop reading those dusty old books. My dear Twilight, there is more to a young pony's life than studying.
What? So did Spike just stop reading, have them all set up the chariot, and then wait until they were about to their destination to continue reading? And if so, how did they even know they were supposed to go somewhere? And what's with these chariots having no back? These guys pull way too fast or make a sharp turn and they're flying off. Why are the wheels spinning? Not only is it gold, but it has spinners.
More essential task for you to complete. Make some friends.
Oh.
Doesn't she already have friends who she's ignoring? Shouldn't Celestia's lesson be go make up with your friends and Canterlot, not abandon them for new friends that you just met? Also, it's funny how some of her friends somehow moved to Ponyville the same time she's going to check up on the celebration. It's almost like the show only had maybe 12 or 15 ponies, and to avoid going over budget, they just recycle them.
Summer Sun Celebration Official Overseer's Checklist.
Whoa, I just realized this is like the only time we see them use pencils over quills.
Banquet preparations, Sweet Apple Acres.
It's called Sweet Apple Acres, but the first thing you see is tons and tons of corn.
This here's apple fritter, apple bumpkin, red gallop, red delicious, golden delicious, caramel apple, apple strudel, apple tart, baked apples, apple brioche, apple cinnamon.
Weird how like these ponies will never be at the festival itself, yet they're here to set up for it. Also, how much food did they need for about like 15 ponies to show up? I mean, I know there's a wide angle shot, but all of them are just duplicated. So as long as you feed one of them, I'm sure the other one will be fine.
Well, she's not doing a very good job, is she?
For some reason, in a bright sunny day, there's just a giant mud pile in the middle of the road.
They'd never accept a Pegasus who can't even keep the sky clear for one measly day. Hey, I could clear the sky in 10 seconds flat.
And a meme was born that day that will take almost a decade to die. That meme, of course, being that people actually thought that Rainbow Dash was a good horse.
Oh, yes! Sparkle always does the trick, does it not? Why, Rarity, you are a talent. Now,
What sparkles? That just looks like your normal magic in a normal ribbon afterwards.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Hello!
Aren't there like normal musicians in Ponyville? Are you actually planning for the birds to be able to overpower a crowd so all can hear the music? I mean, you got DJ Pone 3, Octavia, Lyra, who apparently just moved there, just to name a few. Seems like you should be using them instead.
Light.
There are so many dupes in this crowd and most are standing right next to each other. I can't even. Also, half of these are from Canterlot. You could at least palette swap. But I guess they don't really perfect that until season 7 where they palette swap Sunset Shimmer with Starlight Glimmer.
Remember? You see, I never saw you before, and if I never saw you before, that means you're new. Because I know every pony, and I mean every pony in Ponyville. And if you're new...
Also, I guess no one talks here. They're just kind of standing around, blinking, staring into the void. Holy shit, this area has no rails. If you roll out of bed, you might just die.
Legend has it that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars will aid in her escape, and she will bring about everlasting night. I hope the princess was right.
So what does the other 80% of the book say? Because that's only like the first 10 pages.
Lasting night. I hope the princess was right. I hope it really is just an old ponytail.
What is Celestia again? Remember banishing her own sister. If she's saying it didn't happen, shouldn't you take that at face value?
Princess Celestia!
Huh? This can't be good.
So I guess she was overpowered and kidnapped silently, all in the span of like 10 seconds.
Nightmare Moon.
Oh, my beloved subjects.
Yes, your 12 subjects who are copy and pasted 4 times each.
Hokey Smokes. How about Queen Mimi? No, Black Snooty, Black Snooty.
That's racist.
Does my crown no longer count now that I have been imprisoned for 1,000 years?
You don't have a crown. That's a helmet, mate.